Hey there, my fellow lunatics, and welcome to Dakon's Madhouse.
Round 1. Fight!
Battle arenas. This new event in the Shimmering Frontier biome is one of my favorite add-ons to the game so far. In this video, I want to go over what they are, how to find them, strategies for beating them, and the loot that you can find within. The Battle Arena is a new, rare scene that can spawn within an alien city sub-biome. It's sort of a sub biome, if that makes any sense. In any of the 3 outer biomes, you can get a Shimmering Frontier sub-biome. Within the Shimmering Frontier sub-biome, you can get an Alien City sub-biome. And within the Alien sub-biome, there's a chance for the Battle Arena scene to spawn. These arena events have block placement limitations on them, so unfortunately you cannot build on or around the arena event until the event is completed. Then the restriction is lifted. To start an arena event, enter the central area and interact with the alien hand symbol on the ground. Power will be sent to various materializers and a new HUD will appear. This HUD has 2 circles, an inner circle and an outer circle. The inner circle is a timer that slowly fills with green pie pieces. The outer circle is the boundary circle. You must stay inside this circle. If you step outside the circle, it will flash red. Staying inside the circle is required to complete the event. The timer does not progress if you are outside the circle, and if you stay outside too long, you will lose time. The goal is to stay alive until the timer fills up. Theoretically, you don't need to fight any mob. You can just avoid damage and heal until the timer fills up, but it will take longer than if you start defeating each wave of enemies. Once the timer fills up, any remaining enemies immediately die and a chest appears with your loot. The hand symbol on the ground breaks and the building restriction is lifted. Arenas are one-time events, and you'll need to find another one to do another event. Locating arenas can be tricky. They can spawn in any Shimmering Frontier scene, starting at 1200 tiles away from the core. But there is no set distance otherwise. There is no limit to the amount of arenas that can be spawned in a world either, fortunately. I recommend roaming the desert or the sunken sea, as there are a lot more open spaces in both of these biomes than in the wilderness, and this will let you move around quicker. Search for Shimmering Frontier zones that have an alien city segment within them. Any frontier zone that is only crystal caves will not spawn an arena and can be skipped. It may take some time, as they can be a bit rare. By the time I recorded this video, I had explored close to around 100 various Shimmering Frontier zones across the 3 biomes, and I have only found 4 arenas. So be patient, you will find one. The name of the game in these events is to stay alive. You're going to fight multiple waves of Mimites, orbital turrets, and other endgame mobs. There are several strategies depending on your personal playstyle.
The Ninja.
If you prefer to avoid getting hit, I recommend making a dodge set. Your main strategy will be to avoid taking damage, and when you can't avoid it, your 90% dodge bonus will avoid that hit for you. You may have a harder time beating waves 4 or 5 as each wave gets bigger and more intense, but you don't really need to beat them, just outlast them.
The Turtle.
You suck at avoiding hits, so you don't even try. Buff food, high armor, damage reduction, and healing potions are your claims to fame here. Put together a build that increases your armor and adds as much hit point bonus and life regeneration as possible. Then you're going to need lots of food to buff you up and healing potions to survive the attacks. I still recommend getting good at avoiding the orbital turrets though. It doesn't matter how much you turtle, those guys will rip through your defenses.
The Gladiator.
The best defense is a good offense. You focus on getting your damage high, strong single shot attacks, or super fast spread of attacks are your strategy. You want to take every wave of enemies down before they get a chance to attack you back. One of the best weapons to help you in this arena is the Obliteration Ray. Its constant stream of attacks and high attack speed will make quick work of most of the enemies in the arena.
The Explosives Expert.
You may not be able to manipulate the terrain in these arenas, but you can still put down explosives. You move around the arena putting bombs next to the materializers so that when the mobs spawn, they explode. You need to get your timing right, but with a little practice, you can make minced meat out of each enemy wave. Regardless of your strategy, once the timer fills up, the arena event is over and it's time to claim your prize. When completing an arena, an alien tech chest will spawn that is just full of goodies. If it is your first time beating the arena, you should get a nuclear battery. This item is used to summon the new NPC. You'll also get a couple of gemstones from the outer biome your arena event took place in. For example, if you're in the desert, when you found and completed the arena, you'll get desert rubies in the chest. The sunken sea will give you ocean sapphires, and the wilderness will give you jungle emeralds. There are various epic items on the loot table as well, including the Obliteration Ray, and multiple valuables that will fetch a high price in ancient coins with the traders. And I think that just about wraps it up for today's video. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and until next time, stay crazy.